G'day everybody and welcome back. I am currently at Sydney Fish Market. The purpose of this video is to actually have a look at the new one, which is hidden behind these storage containers. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk around Claudio's and we're going to walk out and we're going to walk out and have a look at the construction progress of the new Sydney Fish Market, which will be opening, well, I'm pretty sure it's actually supposed to be. Alrighty, I'll pause the video just there. Something I want to just clarify for a second. It's recently come to light after I filmed this video that in an article that the new fish market will be opening in January 2026. Now in this video you're going to hear me say probably a couple of times December. However, that is not the case. It's going to be opening in January 2026. And another thing you'll hear me say a few times in this video is that I don't know what's going in place of the old fish market. Well, it turns out that there's going to be a development which will include up to 1,500 homes on the site of the old fish market. So that's what's happening there. And construction since filming this video has been declared complete. December this year, and it's currently November. So construction's pretty much complete of the new fish market. There'll obviously be like little bits and pieces to do of the inside and finishing touches on the outside and everything like that. But if the opening is indeed next month, then it'll be pretty well complete. So that's the building just over here, looking very nice. Looks even better from the Anzac Bridge. You can sort of see sort of an aerial view of it, which is pretty cool. But with the opening of the new fish market coming very soon, it means the closure of this one, and I'm pretty sure it'll be demolished and repurposed for apartments or some kind of waterfront thing. Sorry, I'm facing the camera mostly up. As you can imagine, there's quite a few people here. But before we have a look at the new one, we'll have a look at all this information here. Starting off with, if you want to pause and have a read of this, it's about the Sydney Fish Market history. Let's pause the video and resume when you're done. We're actually reading this backwards, but that's all right. Like, it's not like it doesn't make sense. They're actually their own separate sections of things. So there's some information about the new fish market. So I had said that I was going to do a proper walk around the current fish market, but I've been unable to find some kind of security to talk to. I've tried to call a number that used to be sort of at the entrance, but didn't get a reply. So yeah, might have a bit of luck just as it actually closes though. Alright, so here's actually an aerial view of the new fish market. So there's the floating roof that they're talking about. It actually lights up at night. And another thing is that this new fish market, I'm pretty sure, is actually going to get its own ferry wharf. So this is pretty cool. You got the We got the temporary fencing up there, but all the construction hoarding itself is actually gone. So that's actually pretty cool. So we're just going to do a walk from one end to the other. It'd be a lot easier to film as it just opens as well, because, you know, you probably wouldn't have too many people looking at it going, you know, what the F are you doing, that kind of thing. Getting video inside a fish market, because it's such a, you know, such a spectacular building, and it'll be new and everybody will want to get photos and all of that kind of stuff. Very impressive building indeed. Last time I came here I had to walk on the other side of the road there, because well, I don't think this pathway was here. There was all construction hoarding everywhere. Alrighty, so there's a sign there. I zoom in on it. C, so I'm guessing that might be just like an entrance point, like, you know, meet me at entrance C, something like that. So there's A to D. So if this does open in December, that'll be pretty cool, because, you know, you could imagine the fish market gets extremely busy around Christmas. I remember I was working one day and it was just before Christmas, and I usually get and this was a day where I worked in, construction French thing's gone here. This was a day that I ended up working in Drummoyne, and I had to get the 501 bus from Railway Square at Central to Drummoyne. And once I hit that little sort of area where you go from, I think it's Harris Street onto whatever the other street was, that leads to the Anzac Bridge and Fish Market, the amount of people there was absolutely astronomical. And yeah, but this new fish market is like twice the size, if not more. Like, it's multi-level, it's everything. So I think that not only it's just good because it's new and everything like that, it's massive, and I think it'll be able to hold a lot more people. So it should make Christmas time a little less, maybe a little bit less crowded on the roads. Seems to be quite a few entrances for people to drive in and everything like that. So it might sort of speed up the flow of traffic and things. So you got a Sydney Fish Market sign here. We'll look back this way. Now, doing videos like this kind of makes me chuckle with how Abandoned Oz started out to be, of me just exploring abandoned places. But now, I mean, I still do that. You know, I've got a lot of videos that I just haven't uploaded yet for various reasons. So it is still abandoned stuff, but I decided to, because I can't sustain the channel just doing abandoned stuff, I'll just have, like, you know, one video out every 6 months. So I decided to just add history into it and everything like that. So it's pretty much more sustainable that way. And yeah, but I just kept the channel name as Abandoned Oz. I'm not gonna, you know, even if I changed it into a cooking channel or something like that, I probably wouldn't change the name still. Okay. Now, because I want to head back the other way, I'm going to actually have a look at it from the other side of the road. Got a guy there doing his professional photography. Okay. You see a bit more of it from this side of the road too, but it's also good from the other side of the road. You just see it's like two completely different sort of views of it. Sort of one thing I haven't looked at is what's going in place of the old fish markets. As I said, at a guess, and I'm just throwing it out there, I'm probably completely wrong, I don't know. I guess number one will be apartments or just some kind of, foreshore walk kind of thing. Knowing my luck, and just to make myself out to look like an idiot, it probably just explained it perfectly on the information that we saw down that way. But I wasn't reading it. That sounds a bit stupid of me, but no, I wasn't reading it because I was too busy trying to keep an eye out around me, because you can imagine it's a busy spot there, and yeah, I was just sort of trying to keep an eye out with people walking around, especially those ones that walk right into you. Yeah, but it's looking really good. Gets my tick of approval. Doesn't really change anything, but yeah. But it'd be kind of cool if there was some kind of I don't know, foreshore walk or whatever you want to call it. Because look here, the old fish market there is just in the way of a beautiful view. So if that was gone, then you'd be able to see Crown a bit more and all the other buildings. Zoom back out. It's been a long walk. I actually walked from Drummoyne to here. I did that Anzac Bridge video that you would have seen by now. But when this opens, I might come back and just do maybe a bit of a walkthrough. Should be okay, as long as I come pretty soon after it opens, before the, what do you call it? Before the novelty wears off, and people who work there might start wondering what the heck people are doing, getting videos of a fish market or something like that. But anyway, that is all I can show you, I reckon. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that good stuff, and I will catch you very soon. Ciao.